Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Sonny Martinez. I'm a real estate agent in the North Texas area. I'm also known as a musical realtor because I taught band in the great state of Texas for 27 years. And while you're at it, go ahead and go to my YouTube channel, subscribe to the Martinez Method. I have discussions from real estate, keto diet, calcium test, you name it, I'll talk about it. Today's topic, and it's that time of year, it's time to join band. I'm supporting all my band director friends out there, and fellow musicians. If you want to keep your child almost 100% safe, and I say almost because nothing's guaranteed, okay? But I used to say this to my parents. If you want to keep them about 100% safe during their school years, get them involved in something like band. And here's why. Because if they start hanging out with the wrong crowd, if they start doing something weird or acting out, someone's going to talk. I can't tell you the number of conversations I have where student leaders were going, hey, so-and-so's kind of like going through some stuff. I think we need to intervene. Boom, calling a counselor, call their parents, let's have a meeting, and all of a sudden we save that kid. Some of the kids that I, have heard about, in the past, their parents always said the same thing, that got hurt or no longer here. They always said, had I only known, I would have been able to intervene. And band is such a cool culture because it creates that bonding and safety net that our kids need nowadays. The hardest thing our kids have to do nowadays is say no. No to vaping, no to drugs, no to all that kind of stuff too. Now, I feel like I went through some of that so my son doesn't have to go through it. And that's the way I look at it. Because I hear that, well, you went through it. Well, whatever. They have to experiment. No, they don't. No, we have to evolve and get better. All right, so sorry I went off on a tangent, but I usually do that on my videos. But anyway, if you want to keep them safe, get them in something like band. The other thing that's disheartening for me, I go and participate. My son's a junior at Eatonhighschool. And I see a lot of kids on the stands and not participating on the field. Oh my gosh, being in band, drill team, cheerleading, football, whatever, Fridaynightlights, it's amazing if you can get them involved too. I've always said this, and sometimes I was criticized for it, but I felt like band should be for everybody. Playing a musical instrument, okay? It doesn't matter what level they're at, just get them involved, Eventually one day they'll progress. I have a friend that, that I know of. He started as like probably the worst, trumpet player in his high school band. He wound up getting his master's in trumpet performance. How about that? It does click after a while, okay? The other thing too is like, I am so gracious about the band directors I have for my son in the district that I live in. Like Ray Hilly, over at Wilson Middle School is one of my good friends from long ago. And I've known him for years. Paul Elder, he's the high school director over at Eatonhighschool. I've known him for about 30 years, and I couldn't have written this better for my son to have these great guys and the other teachers working with them too. Mr. Vogt, is Nate's percussion teacher at his school, and he's just great with Nate. He's been his private teacher. Now he's the percussion guy there too. So very thankful he's there. But gosh, there's so many things and so many fond memories I've created and bonded with my son over by him being involved in band. You're going to have those memories too. So, I will say this, if it's very critical that you are in your child's life, in high school. The two games I remember, the only two I remember marching in high school, one, my mom showed up to the game, all right? And two, my dad showed up to Sherman, Texas. I'm from Irving. We rode on a bus, full uniform, in the heat, no water. There wasn't dehydration back then, by the way. But his car couldn't go in reverse, so he had to put it in neutral and push it out of the driveway. But he showed up to Sherman. Now, he's no longer here, but I still remember seeing him in the stands. It's still ingrained up here, and that's how critical and that's how important it is for us as adults to remember those things. But getting back to it, if you want to have creative memories, if you want to have memories that last for a lifetime, if you want your kids to evolve to be great citizens of this world, get them involved in band. Now, once they leave high school, they can go off to college. They don't have to major in college, but they'll have instantly 200 friends or more. I have several students that went to TCU and they were, going off to the Rose Bowl. I mean, for free on a plane flight, and a per diem every day to eat and have fun. you know. So if you want to keep them safe, put them in something, put your kids in something like band, okay? Keep them safe too. And then also be involved. You know, it seems like yesterday my son was a freshman and now he's about to be a senior, okay? And I wish I could get all that time back, but thankfully I got to spend every moment I could with him at a performance, and it's been terrific, and you won't regret it, I promise you. So if you have any questions about that kind of stuff too, you can reach me at 817-692-8318 or sonnymartinezrealtor@gmail.com. I also have a website, sunnysellsnorthtexas.com. You can also go for a search if you're ever looking for a home or have any friends or family looking for a home. Tell them to go to that search, and they can search every home in the North Texas area. It's on the MLS. It's right there too. So again, join band, join the fine arts, okay? Join something, okay? I push for band. I'm biased. I was the band director, and I know what it did for me as a kid, and I know what it did for my son. So again, thank you very much for watching my video. Again, okay, join an organization. You won't be sorry.